Alright guys, welcome back. I'm going to go over another deck list that I guess was a kind of a fan favorite. So we'll see. This is what Edgar used to place third, I believe, in the League Challenge. It's a pretty strong deck. It does have a few little quirks around it, but it's pretty playable. And it's one of my decks that I like, just because it's utilizing Zoroark. So, needless to say, we'll go into it. First card we have on the Pokemon side is Rangaroo. Once during your turn, you may draw all 3 cards. Mainly what it's used for. Psychic is pretty decent, especially if you have a baby Ninetales. Could do some damage to it. We got 4 Zora from the new set, just for the Ram attack. Being able to put a Choice Band and a DCE and doing 50 is not too bad for a little Pokemon. Plus the art, it's amazing. Next, we got our main attacker, I would say, which is Zoroark. I play 2 in my list. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is your bench, you may switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon, so like rush in and stand in, put a float stone on it, and get out of any kind of effects or anything. Also, Mind Jack is really good right now. A lot of people are bridgeting first turn, not paying attention, so it does 30 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. It does 10 plus too, so that helps a little bit sometimes to get those numbers. We play the star of the deck, which I guess would be Zoroark GX. He's a boss. His ability is once during your turn, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, you can draw 2 cards. So helps with like being end and just drawing cards in general. Next we have Trickster GX, which will not be used in this deck, just because we don't play Dark Energy. So we play 2 of those. Got a nice little rainbow one. Next we got Lycanroc. So this pre-evolution to Lycanroc. Play it because it's got the wild kick. Doesn't really do anything. Your idea is not to attack with it. But then we got Lycanroc. So Lycanroc's a really cool Pokemon. Plus he looks emo. His ability is Bloodthirsty Eyes. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, during you may switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Sorry, spin that show. So basically it's a Lysander effect. When you play it, there was an older card, I believe it's Ninetales from Black and White era, that kind of did the same thing. His first attack is Claw Slash, so for 1 fighting and a double colors, he does 110. It could be stacked with strong energy, so it can hit pretty hard like a tank. And then its GX attack is probably the #1 reason too why we want to run fighting energy. Just because this attack does 50 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So if they have 4 on there with a Choice Band, bye-bye Guardy, bye-bye Gliscopod, hits like a truck. So play 3 of those. Play a Tapu Koko. So for Pokemon that might be a little bit out of stretch, put a little damage down. Try to help out these 2 guys do a little attack. So he only does 110, and then Zoroark, of course, maxes out at 120. So the Tapu Koko helps out a little bit to hit a few numbers here. Play 2 Tapu Lele. We play a lot of Pokemon in this, and the idea is to make sure that we have these set up, so just running 2 is fine. We do optimize our supporter count, so we do 4 Sycamore, 4 N, and then we play 2 Acerolas. So it's really good in this deck. Hitting 200, 210 for these is kind of hard. Yeah, if you're going up against their weakness, of course you're going to get hit, but it is what it is. Play 2 Guzma. We don't run more than 2 just because we already have like a Lysander effect with Lycanroc. Play 1 Bridget. Then we'll go into the items. We play 2 Enhanced Hammers. It's pretty common in some decks that can fit them in there. They're pretty good against other decks that are running a lot of special energies, which most decks are. 2 Field Blowers, pretty standard. 2 rescue stretcher. Could go down to 1, but it's very important to get these Pokemon back. 1 special charge to get any of your special energies, so your strong energy and your double colorless. Classic 4 Ultra Ball, 3 Choice Band, and then 3 Float Stone. So the idea is to keep none of this active, and then also being able to stand in and retreat to get out of effects can help. And we got our energy count, which is 4 strong energy, 4 double colorless, and 4 fighting. So this is the list. It might be a little bit different from what Edgar ran, but I'm pretty sure it's very, very similar. It's a fun deck, and I will get into a game and see how it does. Choose this Pikachu coin. Go over here, versus, and then we will... Oh, it's already on it. Hey, wait now. So we'll start it up here. About to sneeze. Excuse me. Alright, looks like we're playing Buzzwole Garbodor, which is a very hyped up deck right now. So I think what we'll try to just do is do Lycanroc and try not to bench a GX Zoroark. At least we got an Ultra Ball out of his hand. If not, it would have been terrible. I don't know about the Carbink. Zygarde. Maybe it has Buzzwole in there? Huh. So we will drop this, and this. Hopefully you check through our deck. So we got 1 Zoroark GX prize. We have 1 Lycanroc prize. Got 1 Stretcher prized. Got 1 in prized. And 1 energy, it looks like. So go ahead and grab the Lele. Go ahead and go get the Bridget. Bridget's pretty popular around these parts. So we'll grab the Bridget and we'll bridge it for 3 Pokemon. And I'm gonna grab a Zora. Let's grab our Rangaroo in case we dead draw, and let's go ahead and grab another Rocket Ruff. Go ahead and touch that there, and then just do it so he can't retreat manually. So he needs to Guzma something. So probably Guzma one of these guys, I'm assuming. So I'm assuming his play will be so it didn't have that. So what we'll do here is we'll attach that there. Take that. Just go ahead and put that there. And I'm gonna start putting in work on this. I already have kind of the setup. Let me Rangaroo for 2. See what I can draw here. So I get a Guzman 2. I'm gonna go. He's only got 6 cards. He's only got 3 cards. So I'm just gonna attack. I'm not gonna play you. So let's see, can he hit me for 200? We got 100. 20. Okay, so made him waste his Acerola. So what we'll do here is... I don't want to bring that guy out again. So what I'll do here is... I'm going to go ahead and grab Sycamore. These cards are kind of wasteful right now. He's not playing any Pokemon. So, looking for a Floatstone on that. Didn't really get what I wanted, but I'll Fill Blower this. Get this jazz out of here. Go ahead and attach an energy here. Put a Choice Spin there. And then just go ahead and knock this Carbink out. Draw the Zoroark. That was prized. Yay. So hit me for 80. It's got a Buzzwole out. So I'll just do this. And then Sycamore again. Going through our deck pretty fast, but it's okay. So we got 190. It just as benched. So I can let him have the prize now. So I'm going to go ahead and just attack. 160. So we knocked him a Pokemon. So I'll promote this. Bench this. I'm gonna shuffle in a Zoroark. And the Lycanrocs. Attach that there. I'm gonna attach this here. And then I'm going to go and drop that there. I'm gonna end. Put him down to 4 cards. I think I'm gonna save that. Mind Jack here. Take 2 prizes. Coco was prized too, huh? So I got a Carbink and try to put it on here, so we need to take that out. So I need to draw another Ultra Ball. Okay, I got an Ultra Ball. Huh. Get rid of my legs. So you only hit me for 40. So we'll get rid of... Get rid of this and this. Kind of want to keep that Ace roll. Grab the Lycanroc. Go ahead and bring up that Buzzwole. Then Wangaroo for 2. Hopefully I get a 1, 200. 130, 160, 180. Now I'm just gonna go for it here. Go ahead and drop that there. And a claw slash for 180. So 10 short, but I can always attack with this one, and then it puts me down to 1 prize. He could ace a rolla. Oh, he's gonna retreat. Interesting. And then ace a rolla. That kind of sucks. He's got a big Pokemon. He's not gonna Jet Punch though. Interesting. I'm gonna Mind Jack here, so I'm gonna put him down to a little bit of HP so I can just knock him out with this. If he has Guzma, he can only do so much. I don't think he can knock it out. He needs 3 energies. But that's what he's gonna go for. I think Guzma is a pretty dumb play on her part. I guess it's a girl. Never know these days. Grab Sycamore. At least he can't play the ace roll. I have 150. I can knock it out. Still knock it out. Why would you get on the full stone? Oh, he's about to die, so. So I have game here. Unless he comes up with some miracle. I really wanted to get rid of the and shark for 3. And I got it. We get the win here. A little tough, as you have to play around the weakness. But Zoroark put in some work. So Lycanroc. There you go, guys. You have it. Simple deck. Didn't even get to use my GX. he knew what he had to do and limit my bench. Oh, cool. I had to limit my bench, his bench, so I couldn't hit hard, but I was still able to maneuver around it. So that's the versatility of this deck, and I hope you guys enjoyed.